let's click on the create video link, and you will get redirected to the editor, and you will get asked to select your GPS file. Right now we do support KML and GPX files, so just select a file from your computer and the upload will start, and that's it. This is a preview already of the video that we've created of that GPX file. So just click the play button and you will see that this is what you will get. This is what you see is what you get editor. So everything you see here right now, if you would click create video, this is what you would get basically. But let's not stop here. Let's stop this here and let's play around with the settings for a bit. So for example, I want the surrounding mountains to, I don't know, be more focused. So let's tilt the camera a bit more, maybe to 60 degrees. We can do this here. Let's go to 60. But if you can see, if you tilt the camera, that means that you zoom out a bit more. So maybe let's zoom in just to see the track a bit more. Let's go to, I don't know, let's say 13 kilometers. This is the distance from the camera to the actual track. And sometimes because of angles and how the world is shaped, you need to readjust the camera just a tiny bit. So for this, you have the camera fine-tuning down here. So let's just play around with it for a bit. Yeah, that looks great. And let's start from the beginning. You can click this button and you will jump back. Let's click play. As you can see now, because of the tilting, it's a bit behind the mountain, right? So let's just play with the angle here. This is the start angle of the camera, so you can turn it. And you will start the video just like this. And you will not be behind the mountains anymore, but you see the surrounding mountains here. All right. If you want to speed up the video, you can always change the duration of the video here. The default settings is 30 seconds, but you can always go up to a minute or less. Let's go to 45 seconds to make it even a bit slower. All right, so next step, let's add a smooth camera animation around it. So if I go down here to the camera flight and say, for example, a rotation speed of times 0.5, that means you will have a rotation towards left of 180 degrees, okay? We can always use the slider down here, this is the video slider, to see how the camera behaves. And as you can see, if I play again, you have a slight rotation of the camera towards right, right? You can always speed up again, let's say 25 seconds, and you will see that the video is faster. All right, looks great. Let's go back to the very start and maybe let's add like an intro animation to make it a bit more engaging. So down here you have intro animations, which are disabled by default, but let's just enable it. And by default you will have a 3-second intro and it starts at a 100-kilometer height. You can play around with this. If you need more, press here and you can zoom out all the way, of course. But yeah, let's go with 100 kilometers for now. And let's, I don't know, increase the duration of the flight to 4 seconds. And as you can see down here, the 4 seconds will get added to your video. So the video itself, or the animation, is now 25 seconds minus the 4 seconds. But let's see what happens if I click this. You have a smooth transition in, and then eventually, boop, it will start. And you have a transition around the camera axis towards left. And you can have the same with an outro animation, which is also disabled by default, but enable it. Let's go to the back of the video, and then let's click this, and you will see once it stops, boop, you will fly out. All right, next step, let's maybe add some markers to the map. You can use your mouse to just drag and drop, zoom in, and with the right mouse, you can just hold and drag, and you can see how the camera basically behaves. Okay, let's just add a marker down here. This is the town of Gravedona in Italy, which I'm gonna add a symbol now to. So you just click the symbols button and then add a new symbol. And by now, you just click on the map, just click here, and you will get a default marker. As you can see, maybe it's not the best position, so let's zoom in and be more accurate. So click on update position and position it there. Now you can choose between tons of presets that we've made. So it's like lots of presets of different kind of markers, different shapes, different, yeah, just play around with it. Arrows on the left, right. But for now, I'm just gonna add like a small point of interest, like for example, like this one. And the marker will be here. And I'm gonna say this was the town of Gravedona. And you see as it, yeah, is now always visible from everywhere. If you want to jump back, you can just jump back again and start from the beginning to double check if this is what you want to achieve. And if you're happy with your settings, click the create video, start the rendering process, and download it. That's pretty much it. That's from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and